Hello guys, it's me Jay, and today we're going to be taking a look at Lego Transformers Rascal. Now Rascal, as you can see plainly, he is a duocon. Now a duocon, at least in G1 lore, is when two separate vehicles combine to form one giant robot. And that's exactly what these two do. Well, not giant, but you know what I mean. So here we have the plane component of Rascal and the, well, car component. Let's take a look at them individually. Starting off with the red plane component, it is a very simple airplane. Well, it has two giant guns in the front. Not really much. There's a thruster, thrusters. There's the wings with the slopes, G-slopes on top. Oops. Realistically speaking, there's no way this thing would actually stay airborne. This seems more like a space fighter, like the TIE fighters or maybe some other ship from Star Wars. It's a nice little jet. Just wanted to admire that whole design for a moment. And here we have the little blue car component. Now, in terms of actual vehicle, in terms of it being a vehicle, this is a stronger vehicle compared to the jet. As in, this looks like something that could feasibly exist. It has white tires, and it has white headlights. Ironically enough, it has thrusters at the back. Black windscreen, black hood. Yeah. So it's basically dropkick if you really think about it. Now for some size comparisons. Here we have Rascal with a minifig. And here he is with Shuffler. So as you can see, kind of the size of Shuffler, especially the jet component. It is as long, if not slightly longer than Shuffler at the tip of the cans, at least. It's slightly longer than Shuffler. Well, that's all I can say about the vehicle modes. So let's get into transformation. Now so we're gonna start off with the car since it has the more complex transformation of the two. So what you want to do, you want to bend, you want to take the back of the car and fold it down a little bit. Then on these hinge joints, then you take the back wheel and there's a hinge joint here which will allow it to fold in front so that you can get that whole thing going on. Next, you want to open what will be the legs and fold the and rotate the windscreen down so that it forms a little foot. Do the same thing on the other side. Now you take the jet component and what you want to do is that you can take so you take one end of the barrel and you flip it to the side. Do the same thing here. It's a little bit hard especially on this one, but I'm using tight joints. Then you see that blue that connector piece that will connect to the bottom of the front of the jet, so you can have that going on. And last but not least, fold down the entire back of the vehicle and fold down the arms. And there's Rascal in his robot mode. Now Rascal's robot mode is something. It's primarily black and blue with most of the red being limited to the arms and the little backpack. I mean, it literally has a back of the jet, a literal jet as its backpack, and then you just have a folded up car in front. But in terms of robot mode, it is quite nice. So yeah, it's small, it's compact, and well, honestly, its engineering is it has some great engineering, which I never knew that I could come up with, especially with these ball joints, these specialized ball joints, which are kind of like those Among Us pieces, but if they were ball joints. And now for size comparison. Here we have Rascal with a minifigure. And here he is with last week's shuffler. So he's just as tall as Shuffler's headlights, if not taller. Rascal's posability is actually quite good. His head is the little cockpit, and it can swivel left to right if you want to count that in the articulation. He also has a ball jointed arm which can go 360. He has a hinge joint at the elbow, and because his little arm is a cannon, there's not really a need for hand articulation. No torso articulation, unfortunately. He can kick forward that far and back that far. And he can do the perfect splits. If you put the arms out, he can do a perfect split. Well, that's all I can say for Rascal. So if you want to check out more of my Transformer reviews, I will be making another one next week, and I will be uploading more videos onto my channel. And if you want to support the channel, you can like and subscribe. You can leave a comment about what kind of Transformer you would like to see, and make sure and share it with your friends. And that's all I can say. So this has been Jay. I hope you had a great day, and I'll see you next time.